Good morning. My name is Lynette Gorley. I am presenting my final presentation for my internship. The company I worked with through was VIT of America. It's a nonprofit for teens become more active. They offer dances for teenagers between the grades or sixth to 12th grade. They also offer other activities that I wasn't able to participate in, but there are more activities. They have mentors that come in. They're not on staff, but they come in to help work with the kids to get them out of the house and out in front of the TV. There were four people that actually worked within the company. The CEO, Miss Tiki Clark, me myself, I am the secretary of VIT of America. There are two coaches that also work with the girls doing the dance practice. The industry is, I can say, it's a tough industry because nonprofits can't do the same thing that companies that make profits. With this company, though, some of the big differences is the way that they have to word stuff. It's certain things they cannot say, and if they do, it will kick the whole whatever they're doing out of the system because the government says so. The nonprofit rely on grants and donations in order to stay going because they can sell things, but they can't sell things if that makes sense. Um, they have to say like words like donation. Give a donation of such and such, and you can get this. This is one of the toughest things because people think a donation is $1 when something is valued a lot higher. So with VIT of America, they are new, so it's growing. Um, my hours this intern, my first week I did 20 hours. The second week I did 18 hours. Third week I did 20. The fourth week I did 22. My fifth week was Thanksgiving week, so I only did 12. My sixth week I did 25, and my last week here I did 25. So I had a total of 142 hours. Some planning that I did. Oh my god, it was fun. I got to plan the talent show. But it was a blessing. And I guess I got to get on marketing a little bit better. No one showed up, but it was so much fun because I got to work with the girls. They still showed up. They still danced. So it was cute. Also, I helped plan their banquet, which will be in February. So they had to pick a new location because the location they had closed down. So, but it's fine. It was a lot of fun working with Tiki to make sure the girls gonna get everything they want for their banquet. I also helped find the new location because the location we was originally in doing my internship, it up and closed due to the owner, not the person we were working with, but the actual owner of the building not paying taxes. I also helped with the accounting aspect. She'd let me go over some of the documents and see all the tax stuff that nonprofits have to do. I also got to work with the Excel sheet, spreadsheets, and she showed me keeping records month to month will help me better my business because at the end of the year, I'll be able to just go back into each month and see what I did. Or I can have a whole spreadsheet to lay out everything for me. So I don't have to think so hard when it's time to file taxes. Um, it helps save a lot of time and it don't take that much effort just to click on the spreadsheet. I help do grants. Ooh. So grants is not for me. Mm-mm. Because I think I read about 4 hours. Nothing but grants. And it's so many grants out there. Oh no. Grant.gov was the website we was working through. So therefore I had to just filter out what we could use and what we couldn't. And it was a headache and it was very time consuming because there is millions of grants that you would have never thought was out there. They take a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of patience, some stuff I just had to learn how to do because I didn't have it at first. With working with the teens, I actually got to coach them one night. Um, it was fun. I actually was able to sit down and talk to them, give them some life advice on moving forward. Um, while talking to some of the teens, I was able to tell them something they could do even if they can't go outside. Because a lot of days, because we live in Georgia, you can't go outside. So get out in front of the TV, get out in front of your games, but be proactive. So that's their biggest mission, is to get kids up and get them proactive and not in front of some kind of screen. I had with the daily operation. I would show up. I would pull out spreadsheets of see what needs the reports that needs to be fixed. I would be able to mark it for her. I would be able to tell her what I seen need to be done. Or if I seen something that just wasn't right, I was able to tell her and she would go in and fix it. It was just that simple. And because I am the secretary, that was like a dual role for me. Because certain times I don't do reports every day. That I just leave it to her. So with doing my internship, I was able to get in more details of what the report was doing, what was going on, making sure that her calendar was still running. And she said I made everything a little bit easier because with the secretary job, I don't go in every day. I go in maybe once every 2 weeks. So she actually had me in there actually working. The special activity that stands out the most was the talent show. I was able to market Facebook and Instagram. And I started the Facebook and Instagram, but I never worked it. So with interning, I was able to go on and talk to people, work with people. And I got over 1,000 people to join the Facebook page. Instagram, I'm still learning. So even though the talent show was a bust, there was another organization that did a talent show the night before us. Our flyers went out like 3 weeks before our talent show, and lo and behold, the week before our talent show, we caught a flyer that was doing the exact same talent show. They were just offering money, and we weren't. So I feel like that played a major role with our bus. Another special activity was the grants. I've never worked on grants. I don't think I ever will either. That's a full-time job. And as a mother, as a daughter, as a student, no, I'll just pay somebody because that was too much for me. So then my journal entries. So one of my biggest journal entries was price. I had to always remember price. Always stay professional, making sure people want to come back and work with you. Always be respectful. You never know who's watching. Integrity you shouldn't have to bend your integrity no matter who you are working with or what you're doing. Caring about other people and helping when you can goes a long way. Engagement with others is a great networking technique. And with all those, that's how I'm building my business also. Another journal entry is remember social media can make you lose your job and not get customers. Because depending on what you put on your personal page, people go back and look at that too. It's a make or break. So you still have to be careful with that. Some learning. Oh my God, some of the things I learned. Some important. Integrity. Integrity will be what I look for in anyone I work with, because there's so many crooked people out here. Be mindful of the people you are working with. Don't cut people off in business because you may need them again one day. So I'm gonna have to always try to, even when I know It's not right. I have to have my professionalism at all time and my integrity. Experiences that will help me in my career. Experience will hard work. It always pays off. Be dedicated. That's what's gonna help you advance. And stay strong. You can't give up at the blink of an eye. Some things just not gonna be perfect. It's simple as that. And the more learning experiences that I have doing this intern has shown me I have a lot of work ahead of me, but I can do it. There will be the times I want to step outside of being professional, but I must remember price, because this will be my own company, not somebody else. This has been a great eye opener and experience for me to get ready to run my own event planning business. I thank y'all for allowing me to do my internship with a very important team, my Hers and family. It has been an honor. And as I get ready to sign off, I am looking forward to the next chapter. Thank you.